Once upon a time, beneath the sapphire waters of the ocean realm of Thalasara, there lived a mighty king and queen, rulers of the seven tides. For many years their kingdom flourished, but sorrow filled the royal halls, for the queen could not bear a child. The king prayed to the ancient spirits of the sea, and one moonlit night his prayers were answered. The queen became pregnant. The entire ocean celebrated. The dolphins sang, the coral reefs glowed, and the sea flowers bloomed brighter than ever. But with joy came a prophecy, whispered by the ancient sea oracle. A daughter shall be born under the rising comet. She shall carry the light of the waters and redeem the sea from its shadow. Beware the friend who wears two faces, for her destiny is sealed with his doom. In the royal palace lived the king's most trusted advisor, Lord Kalan. Wise, charming, and powerful, Kalan had long hidden a terrible secret. He was the Dark Tide, an ancient villain who once tried to conquer the ocean, now disguised as a loyal friend. When Kalan heard the prophecy, fear twisted his heart. If this child was born, she would be the end of him. He tried to strike before her first breath, but the queen gave birth under the comet's light, and with her final breath she whispered the baby's name. Serene. She died protecting her. Heartbroken, the king ordered his most loyal guards to flee with the newborn princess, hiding her from Kalan's wrath. Before they escaped, the king kissed his daughter's forehead and said, "One day the sea will call you home." The guards swam far beyond the kingdom's borders, to a quiet reef where no magic reached. But Kalan's revenge was merciless. He killed the king and took the throne, cloaking Thalasara in shadow for 16 long years. The guard who fled with the baby, Captain Neris, raised her as his own. He and his wife named her Serene, just as the queen had wished. To hide her powers, they gave her a pearl necklace enchanted by sea spirits. It masked her royal aura so the Dark Tide could never sense her. For 16 years, Serene grew up believing she was just an ordinary mermaid girl, curious, kind, and full of wonder. She loved exploring coral caves and talking to the fish, though strange things often happened around her. The ocean currents obeyed her voice. Pearls glowed when she touched them, and sometimes she dreamed of a palace made of light. One fateful day, a terrible storm struck her village. Serene was helping to rescue some trapped sea creatures when her necklace broke. The pearl drifted away into the dark waters, and in that instant, the spell was undone. A surge of energy burst from her. The waves turned silver, seaweed danced, and her eyes glowed like the moon. The sea itself seemed to awaken. Whales sang, currents shifted, and coral lights rippled across the ocean floor. The waters recognized their true queen. That night, Serene began to see visions, flashes of her parents, the prophecy, and a throne consumed by darkness. Her power had returned, and so had her destiny. Far away in the dark palace of Thalasara, Lord Kalan felt it, a spark of ancient light. "She lives," he whispered, eyes glowing with fury. "After 16 years, she dares to return." He sent his shadow guards, creatures made of ink and smoke, to hunt her down. But Serene was no longer a child. Guided by her visions, she followed the call of the ocean, leading her to the ruins of her parents' palace. There, the spirit of her father appeared in the water's reflection. "The time has come, my daughter," he said. "Take the trident of light. Restore what was lost." Kalan rose from the abyss, surrounded by storms. "Do you think you can destroy me, little girl?" he snarled. Serene's eyes shone like twin moons. "The sea chose me before I was born." Their powers clashed, darkness and light, chaos and harmony. Waves crashed, the sky trembled, and even the stars seemed to hold their breath. At the final moment, Serene raised the trident and struck the ocean floor. A blinding beam of light spread through the sea, shattering Kalan's shadows and breaking his dark spell forever. The ocean fell silent, then roared with life. When the waters cleared, the merfolk bowed. The true heir of Thalasara had returned. Coral towers bloomed once again, and the kingdom was filled with light and laughter. Serene kept her mother's pearl close, not as a disguise, but as a reminder of her journey. And whenever storms rolled across the sea, she whispered to the waves, "No darkness can drown the light that was born to rise." And so, peace returned to Thalasara, the ocean kingdom reborn under the reign of the Queen of Light. Moral: destiny can be delayed but never destroyed. Even hidden in the deepest shadows, light will always find its way home. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to like, comment your favorite part, and subscribe for more stories.